Hello, I'm Captain Scott Larsen, your negotiating committee chairman. Today I want to talk to you, the FedEx line pilots, about the current state of negotiations. Our cornerstones in these negotiations are work rules, health insurance, retirement, and compensation. Let's begin with work rules. First, I want everybody to remember that while we call them work rules, they have just as much impact on the time that we spend away from work. Work rules and quality of life are synonymous, and in terms of bargaining these sections, we should be done. This discussion has been waylaid by PBS and the management mindset that any alternative to PBS must be as efficient as PBS. I want to be very clear on this topic. PBS is not ratifiable. Degradation of our quality of life is not ratifiable. Reasonable improvements within the existing structure of sections 4, 12, and 25 are what the pilots asked for, and frankly, it's supported by the burden that the FedEx system places upon us. There's not much to do once everyone accepts the fact that TAs to 4, 12, and 25 lie in focused changes within the existing structure. Our goals are reflected in our current table positions. They center on quality of life issues, reserves, and a secondary line process. This continues to be an area of hard bargaining, and we remain steadfast in our pursuit of improvements in these areas. Now let's turn to health insurance and retirement. As a starting point, we like our health care. We propose changes to some focused areas to reasonably improve what we have and to make sure that we're part of the oversight of our health care plans. However, we knew that management would raise the overall cost of health care as a bargaining concern. What we really didn't expect was that management would really gum up the works with a significant overreaction to the Affordable Care Act. We're not interested in taking part to any overreaction to the ACA, and we're even less interested in an outcome that puts us in an unfair situation. The 27 debate reminds me of the old adage, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We can tackle real issues which are present in Section 27, but the fixes need to be narrowly tailored, and the outcome needs to be affordable, high-quality insurance for our pilots and their families. Section 28 retirement has become a very contentious issue, and the best way to explain the difference between our position and management's is quite simply night and day. Once again, we like our structure, but we also feel it has issues that need to be addressed. Today's pension does not equate to a 1999 or a 2006 pension. Our pilots have earned better. Management proposed radical changes with no positive improvement to those who've worked through the 1999 and 2006 agreements. FedEx pilots said, fix the pension plan, and management responded with, scrap the pension plan. In my world, 0% improvement for the existing pilots is not a valid bargaining position. Once management starts to really bargain this section, I see the potential for a reasonable outcome. The final cornerstone is compensation. And you know, we expect meaningful compensation package that recognizes our part that we do to provide success to this great corporation. Management has stated that our positions are not reasonable, but I obviously disagree with that statement. First and foremost, we're not proposing structural changes. We could have in many respects, but we took the reasonable route to a timely agreement. In return, we received radical counter-proposals. I don't think there's any reasonable debate when it comes to our choice of the existing structure. Second, we expect a valuable agreement. We've demonstrated our needs and fair expectations. No one should expect to work for a status quo, and certainly not FedEx pilots, given our contribution to the overwhelming success of this company. There's a starting point and an ending point in bargaining, and we started and expected management to respond. What we received was 0 or worse in key sections of our contract. It's time for management to bargain. On January 19, 2015, we'll meet with the company in mediation. Our goal, under the supervision of the NMB, is a timely conclusion to negotiations. But as you know, it takes two sides. We're ready. Thank you for taking the time to view this update. Remember to stay informed and stay engaged. Contract now. It's time.